us to easily follow and understand her speech. She is going to make her message clear with supporting material that directly contributes to her message. She is going to use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another. She is going to create a strong opening and conclusion. Her speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and the title is The Match Game.
And now I'd like to introduce to you Sarah Milligan, The Match Game.
So everybody has to be known for something. I'm known for being cheap. That's right, I said cheap. Shamelessly cheap. So when I told my friends that I figured out a way to take Walmart's low prices and make them even cheaper, most of them just laughed. But then they took me pretty seriously because they figured I knew what I was talking about. There are few contenders in town when it comes to cheap grocery prices. I've shopped them all. But recently, Walmart stole my heart because I discovered their price matching policy. That's right, I said price matching. When you factor in Walmart's price matching policy, you can save as much as 30% on your groceries and get a little thrill in the process. Some of you guys are looking at me kind of funny. Like, what is price matching? Let me tell you about price matching. You may have heard of something called a price match guarantee or a low price guarantee. A lot of stores like Best Buy, Home Depot, Target has one. They have a guarantee that if you can find another store with the same exact item for a lower price, you can bring that ad into the store, and they will either match the price, or some will even beat it by as much as 10%. Well, for a long time, I've known about this policy, but it was never that appealing to me. I mean, why would I bother going to that store for the same item when I could just go to the store that has a sale? Well, I was doing my regular perusing online for articles on what's hot and saving money, something I do pretty often. And I stumbled across an article on how to save loads of money by price matching on your groceries in Walmart. This is what I discovered. Let me show you. Do these guys look familiar? You probably get them in your mail. Some of you guys might even throw them away. It's okay, I used to do it too. These, since I've become a price matcher, these are my new gold. Each week, you probably get an ad from Save Mart, Safeway, Raley's, Stack and Save. This one's my favorite, I'll tell you why later. They feature 4 to 5 items on their cover with deeply discounted items in order to draw you guys into their stores. I use these at Walmart. I start with the research portion of my price matching. I go through with a big marker and I circle the items that I intend to use in my shopping spree at Walmart. Things like free for 99 cent mangoes, $1.88 per pound pork loin, $3.99 tri-tip. Nothing particularly notable at Raley's. My favorite ad, Stack and Save, 97-cent grapes, 2 for 98 cents a pound Roma tomatoes, 4 12-pack sodas for $10 Coca-Cola. That's a pretty good deal. I really love my Stack and Save ad because I don't live particularly close to Stack and Save, but they have some pretty steep deals, and I can get their great deals just by going down the street to my neighborhood Walmart. You'll notice I tend to focus most of my deals on meat and produce. You might be wondering why. Well, meat and produce are measured by the pound. Think about it this way. If you buy 2 to 3 pounds of something and you are saving $2 to $3 per pound, the weight of these pounds gets pretty heavy, and that multiplies and adds up pretty quickly. The next step is to head to Walmart. I've got a couple tips for you once you get to Walmart. The first tip is to keep your items separated. Now, if you're like me, you don't go to Walmart just to price match. Obviously, you're doing your regular shopping too. Keeping your items separate is going to pay off when you get to the cash register later. I'll explain that in a minute. The second step is to pay close attention to the prices of the items at Walmart. They're recognized for saving money and their low prices for a reason. There have been various occasions where I walk in feeling pretty hot and pretty cool with my price match items, only to recognize that Walmart's prices are even cheaper. So to save yourself some embarrassment at the cashier's register, just make sure that you pay attention to their price so that you just save yourself some embarrassment in the long run. So finally, it's time to go to checkout. Load your regular grocery items on the cart first and your price match items on last. While the cashier is registering your regular items, give them a little warning about what they're about to encounter. This gives them a little time to process what you've told them, and it also gives them time to call over a manager if they don't know what they're doing. This is a fair warning. Not every Walmart cashier is trained on price matching. Finally, once they get to your price match items, hand them the corresponding ad with each item, and they will do a price override. This is when the thrill kicks in. It's kind of like my heart gets pumping, the adrenaline gets rushing, similar to how I feel right before I give a Toastmaster speech. Only it's slightly better because I'm saving money too. Price matching is really exciting, and Walmart's policy is fairly liberal, although there are a few restrictions. The item must be identical to the advertised price in quantity, size, color, a few other things. Walmart also will not match buy one get one free ads or percentage off ads unless the price is explicitly named in the advertisement. So I challenge you, why don't you give price matching a try? It does take a little preparation, and there is a little bit of embarrassment involved. The cashier will probably look at you a little funny. The people in line behind you will most likely look at you a little funny too. But in the end, you're probably going to save loads of money. I've saved as much as 35 or 40 bucks in one transaction. So go ahead, give it a try. Thank you.